What's up, everybody? This is Real Time with Prince Blue. It is September the 30th, and I believe we're going to have a good show. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's making good decisions out there. Got a good show today. We're going to talk a little bit about the Sixers. We're going to talk a little bit about this ongoing pandemic. No, not COVID. I'm talking about black men just going out their way to just disrespect black women. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about bad credit versus good credit because I'm confused. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too as well. The first thing I know that I just want to say that we have to definitely talk about like serious topic, serious issue, like what's been going on lately. And I've noticed it, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hitting me in the feels because I feel like we've come so far that we should be able to agree and disagree without being upset with each other, without calling each other names. And I think it needs to be addressed, and I'm going to address it today. The Big Mac is better than the Whopper, y'all. I mean, I'm just sorry. I mean, if we just gonna be real, this is Real Time with Prince Blue. I'm sick of the disrespect towards the Big Mac. Like, it's the Big Mac. Like, come on, man. Like, we all know the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the disrespect towards the Big Mac, like, you got these hipsters, like, they like, no, what about Culver's? No, what about Five Guys? Fuck all them. Unless they want me to promote them, then, whatever. But the Big Mac is the original. I mean, it started with the Big Mac. And listen, I used to work at McDonald's at 15. So I know what goes into the perfection, which is the Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? The special sauce, the sesame seed bun, 3 of them. 2 all-season beef patties, American cheese. So, come on. It comes with cheese. You go and order a Whopper, you got to tell them with cheese, or you get home, you shit out of luck. You just got mayo on a damn burger. And guess what the mayo's doing? The mayo ain't even on the burger. It's on the side of the burger. It's in the wrapper. Like, you could tell when somebody had a shitty day who made your Whopper because they just don't give a damn. The lettuce be outside. The sandwich be in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the Big Mac come in that box. So you feel like you getting something that's like, you getting something. You get the Big Mac. Like, it's in a box. Like, they try to wrap up the Whopper all nice and shit. Nah, man, get out of here. I already know when I open that bitch, the lettuce gonna be brown. It's gonna be flabby. It ain't gonna look nothing like the picture. The Big Mac, though, consistent. That's the key word, consistency. No matter where you go, the Big Mac gonna be the same. If you go to a Burger King in the hood, you might get a Whopper the right way. But if they about to quit that day, or they boss done pissed them off, man, that Whopper gonna be, whew. I mean, if I get a bad Whopper, I'm coming to Burger. I'm like, who did this? Who made this? And I bet you know who makes the best Whoppers? The dude wearing the wave cap. The dude wearing the wave cap who, I mean, let's be real. He probably got something in his background and he can't really get nothing else, but he take pride in his Burger King job. That dude with the wave cap, he be making that Whopper look right. Tastes right, too. So, Shout out to the guy in the wave cap that be making the Whopper look good. What up, Greg? I ain't see you in here, Greg. What up? Yeah, I mean, it's just I just asked a simple question. It came from me and my boy Justin. Shout out my boy Justin. He's a Whopper guy. That's his favorite burger. He says the Whopper is better than the Big Mac. I disagree. So I put the poll up. I said, who has the better burger? McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, or Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A still leading. And Chick-fil-A ain't even got a burger. I'm telling you. Chick-fil-A got the better ratings than the damn burgers. And then you have people saying, what about Culver's? What about Five Guys? What about In-N-Out? Listen, ain't no In-N-Out here. Like, y'all can't be naming them regional shits like we all got an In-N-Out burger. Then one dude said, what about Hardee's? I asked him, was he 72 years old? Hardee's? I don't never see nobody out. I don't never see nobody like, man, I'm about to go to Hardee's and get me a burger real quick. First of all, they run your credit at Hardee's, them high-ass burgers. $6 or $7 for a damn burger. And that's without the fries. Like, what y'all fry this shit on a golden skillet? Like, why am I paying $8 when I could go down and get me a 2 for $3 or 4 for $4? Like, Hardee's, like, if it wasn't for old people, Hardee's would be. I mean, it's a pandemic. You charge me $9 for a burger? You got to make business decisions at Hardee's. You got to be like, shit, if I get this burger, I ain't going to be able to pay my light bill. But I'm hungry. Let me see. I'm thinking. Well, it's daylight savings time, so I probably ain't gonna need lights that much. So fuck it, I'm gonna get this burger. Why you shouldn't have to choose between the lights and a burger. And Five Guys, as good as you are, Five Guys. I used to eat Five Guys when I was on patrol. I was no good the rest of the night. That is a sleep-inducing burger. Like, you can't eat that and then go fight crime. Like, burger be all sloshing around in your stomach. Like, you like, you running after somebody. You like, damn, what is that? You think you putting on the afterjets? No, that's you farting and giving you a boost. Shit, man. Damn Five Guy burger. And don't get me started on the fries. You see the regret and blood pressure and artery clogging goodness on the bag, because it's like the bag about to bust from the grease. Like man, that like Five Guys got to be like a one-time event during the year where you gotta block out 8 to 10 hours. After you eat it, you ain't no good for nothing. Like, if you ever want to fight somebody, feed them Five Guys first. And then as soon as they done eating, just jump on their ass. They ain't fighting back. They too damn full and sleepy. But yeah, the Big Mac, like, I mean, I'm just telling y'all. I mean, I'm just giving y'all my opinion. Don't be getting mad at me. You know, taste buds is taste buds. Like, it is what it is. But I just don't know how you could pick the Whopper over the Big Mac. Like, and then people be talking about, man, what's the third bun for? Like, what you hate counting? It's just 3 buns. Just eat it. Ain't nobody asked you to do the Pythagorean theorem with the damn burger. Just eat it. What do you care if it's three buns? People just be making up shit to be mad about. The Big Mac got 3 buns. Like, who cares? Yeah, the Sixers, because I'm going to get into why I'm wearing my Sixers hat today, because I think they may bring some joy to my life. I need some far as Philly sports. Like we got called out last night by 45. You know, we got to get it together in Philadelphia. But what I really wanted to talk about, like I already did the burger war thing. We'll talk about it again later. Is I think it was a month ago, Shantae, Terry, help me if I'm wrong, but I think it was a month ago where some former Dallas Cowboys player who now plays for the Saskatchewan Penis Fighters in Canada, some damn where, he tweeted a picture of Jill Scott and he was like, "Y'all find this attractive? Y'all find her attractive?" And then he followed it up with, "Oh, I get it. It's an energy thing." No, motherfucker, it's a she beautiful thing, you dumbass. Like, I get it, preference is preference. But black men, recently, we got this thing to where we want to ask people got to clarify what they decide is beautiful or not. Like, if you don't think she's attractive, then move on. Like, what do you want us to convince you that she's attractive? I say that to say this. Then yesterday, some Tyreek from Power head ass looking dude asked, was Issa Rae attractive? And I'm like, what are we doing here? Do you ever see guys, do you see white men post Taylor Swift? Do you see them post Scarlett Johansson and ask, do you find her attractive? Jennifer Aniston, name a white girl. Do you see them do that? No. But we do that. Why, man? Why? Bad enough women got to get it from all sides. Now they got to get it from us too. Call me what you want. Call me simp. Call me what you want. But it's just stupid. It's unprovoked disrespect. Like, I can see if a woman, like, post a picture and be like, yo, you find this dude attractive? Okay. But you legit woke up, found a picture of Issa Rae, and put it on Twitter to ask if she was attractive. And then I wish y'all could see the dude. I kid you not. I don't even watch Power, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, he looked like he shot ghosts. Like, what the? Like, he looked like he shot ghosts. Yo, nephew, don't start. I'm rocking this fixer hat. But yeah, like, what are we doing, black man? What is it? Like, what's the problem? What's the problem? You could go on IG and you could get anything. You could pick anything. Like, hell, they could pick anything. Most of these women now are built in labs. They're like lab experiments. So you pick the natural beauty and you want to tear that one apart. But you all under these builder thoughts talking about you want to drink their bath water and you'll, true story, somebody actually said they will drag their balls across broken glass just to sniff a woman's butt. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. That person then turns around and asks, is Jill Scott attractive and is Issa Rae attractive? But you just told the whole world that you would drag your balls across broken glass to sniff a girl's butt. That you probably ain't even in her tax bracket for her to even respond. So, like, man, we gotta get it together, yo. Like, we can't be fighting each other. We can't be disrespecting black women just because you can on social media and don't I'm sorry, y'all. Chris DeMayo, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. The comments just said Brett Brown just got hired by the New Orleans Pelicans. You better not be trolling. I don't see nothing that says that. So don't be doing that, yo. Don't interrupt with bad news like that. He gonna have Zion shooting half court threes like he a white European and some shit. But black men, like, come on, man. Like, we can't do that. We can't do that. Like, we got bigger fish to fry. You got other things that you can do with your time instead of coming up with a way to disrespect or anger black women. And let me tell you something. Like, you ain't gonna get the last word with a black woman. So why these men out here starting shit with black women, I don't know why. Like, you just ain't gonna get the last word, and they coming. Like, they gonna get your ass one way or another. So y'all gotta chill with that. When I saw that, I just was like, is that what we're doing now? We need people to validate a black woman's attractiveness? Like when I met my wife, I didn't ask another man like, yo, you think she attractive? Like, I don't give a shit what he thinks. It's what I see. Like, if I get 300 likes on my girl's picture, I'm gonna propose to her. Like, no, that's not how you. No, social media got some of y'all minds twisted. Like, y'all, like, clout is a terrible drug. It's a terrible drug. Like, I see people make decisions that's gonna impact them for the rest of their life just to go viral. Like, everybody who thought they was gonna still be out from the pandemic, now it's time to go back to work, and they boss like, after they leave the office, they boss like, let me Google her real quick. Strawberry kiwi OnlyFans. Oh shit! Like, what? Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. You gotta make money. You gotta do what you gotta do. But listen, don't make a rash decision that's gonna impact you for the rest of your life. Same thing with these dudes, like sending unsolicited dick pics and all that stuff. Yo, dude, like what are you doing, man? Like, then if you meet somebody that you really like, and if that woman feeling saucy that you done sent this unsolicited dick pic to, she gonna be like, what's that song when she call a girl woman to woman? Like, you gonna be stuck like Chuck. Dick all out in the universe. like, do you know this? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. That's my man. Yeah. That's my man. How you know Dante? Well, I know Dante. My whole job know Dante. Everybody know Dante. Like, come on, yo. Like, y'all gotta chill with that, man. And like, when did that become a thing to where, like, the dick pic is like the gate to, like, that's chivalry. Like, you like, yeah, you know, I got 2 degrees and I go, you know, I speak 5 different languages. You don't lead with none of that. You just send her a dick pic. Like, is that your business card? Like, what is it? Like, I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why would, like, first of all, where are you doing it at? Why are you making it into a whole production? Like, what are you doing, yo? Like, oh my God, yo. Like, when, and you know what's funny? Like, women be clowning the shit out of y'all on social media. Like, you know, they be sharing them pictures. Like, girl, look at this. Look at this. It looked like a dried up pickle. Look at it. Look at it. Look how many bodies he got on this thing. Look at it. Look at it, girl. Like, is that what you want to be? You want to be dick pic Dante at the 7-Eleven or whatever the hell you work at the mall? You can't listen. Man, you gotta talk to these women, yo. Victoria, you came in on the end. Yes, we're talking about, well, no, Victoria, we're talking about unsolicited dick pics. There's a difference. We're talking about how y'all be complaining on social media, like, you know, after y'all post a picture of y'all half naked, standing over a stove in a pot with nothing in it, and then y'all get the unsolicited dick pic, then y'all be like, this is not what I signed up for, blah, 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 blah. That's what we're talking about. But I'm getting on the men acting like that's their calling card. Like, what happened to like, yo, I really dig your vibe. I like your pictures. You want to go out sometime? No, that's corny. No. You got to lead with the pick. Like, and do you have like a portfolio, like where you got good shots and you like, all right, do you got like an album in your phone? Like where you like, all right, I'm gonna send her the good shit. Schoolboy Me said pepperoni pick Pauly. That's too many damn P's, yo. Pepperoni pick Pauly. Oh my God. Victoria Taylor says, shout out to Vicky. She's one of my last out mates. She says, you know how many messages I gotten? This may sound stupid, but I have a bet with my friend. I go, what? They go, I have to flash myself. Acting like it's a whole entire bet. They got a whole backstory. Yo, that's what they do now? Listen, like I don't want to send you this dick pic, but I made a bet with my friend, and if I don't do it, they gonna clown me. So here you go. Like, what? Yo, just send your shit and go. I don't need no backdrop. Like, he wrote a script. I didn't know. Yo, what type of the game is that now? Like, what are we doing? Yo, man. Really? Like, what are we doing, man? You see, Victoria, and that's one story, one woman. Imagine how many women it is in the United States. I ain't even say the word United States. Think of how many other dick pic stories they got that they share with their friends. And you said somewhere, think you got the life. You like, yeah, I'm the man. No. Victoria said, this is why I'm single at 33. Hey, I hear you. Like, you don't want to, like Paul Abdul say, you don't want to be a page in somebody's history, yo. You want to be the whole book. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But man, if I don't thank God for my wife. If I would have had to been dating now, man, I don't know, man. Like, it's just you can't be dating today. You can't be dating today and have a social media. So y'all need to figure that out, man. But I just wanted to talk about that because people have been. It's just been weird on social media lately. It's like if you like somebody, you try to embarrass them, but you also want them to know you're interested. So I'm trying to figure out how does that work. Like if you embarrass somebody, like why the hell would they want to mess with you after you embarrass them? Or if you send them a pic, then a woman's probably thinking, I know it's definitely a woman gonna be thinking, well, how many other people he sends to? Men don't think that way. We'd be like, well, shit, yeah, let me add it to the collection. Yo, she sent me a pic, y'all. Your homie's like, all right. But women be like, girl, how many times he done sent this out? I'm going to text my girl and see if she's seen the same dick. Like, come on, man. Man, keep your shit private. It's funny. Keep your shit private. But, yeah, so I also wanted to talk about this. We had everybody know that we're building a house or whatever, and it's about to be done. It's like 2 weeks away. We're packing and everything, and I knew about credit before, and I always joke about it. I'll be like, if you're born black, you're automatically at a 400, and then whatever you do after that helps boost your score. So, back in the day, like, we'd be excited when you could just get a phone and don't have to make a down payment. So you're like, hell yeah. They'd be like, your score's a 405. So you could get a phone, but you got to put down a $2,000 deposit. Like, what? Why am I going to put down a $2,000 deposit to get a damn phone? So that was back in the day. Like, credit is so weird because, like, you can have A1, like, prime credit, like, and you miss a payment and your shit shoot, like, 80 points. And you're like, huh? Or some people can have the best credit in the world, but can't afford what they're going out for. But that bank could be like, yeah, I trust you. But the person with money to put down got a bad credit score and they're like, I can't trust you. Like, but I'm showing you cash. I'm showing you cash money. Like, what's the purpose of having good credit if, and what is good credit? I mean, it's very subjective, I think. I mean, they give you this chart and they be like, hey, if you got this amount, it's great credit. If you got this amount, it's good credit. Fair, work on it. Then they got, yo, just go somewhere and sit the hell down level. But going through this whole process, it was like, man, like every little thing gets a fight. Like, who's this? Like, you got a medical bill for like $3 on here and it's killing your credit. Okay, then I'll go pay it. Well, no, don't pay it because it won't do nothing. Hold on, you complaining about it, but I want to do something about it, and you saying it won't help me. Like, help it make sense, people. Help it make sense. Like, we've had this whole medical bill issue. Luckily, it's not. I mean, it's hurting, but it's not stopping the loan. Like, the loan's good, everything's good. So I was like, all right, let's pay it. It was like, no, don't pay it. We need this letter to say this and that say that. But the credit card people is like, I mean, the credit people is like, yeah, we don't do that letter. And then you're like, okay, but I need it. And they're like, well, you can pay it and then we'll show it zero balance and then you can go to the credit bureau. And I'm like, what? Like, bitch. I mean, sorry. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to pay for this shit. Oh, my man, King Bean. King, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, dick pics and cell phone numbers for 2020. Listen, I'm just trying to make sure brothers don't become a victim. Like, you can't be about to get a job and then they do a Google search and your shit on Google with a top hat on it. Like, you can't do that shit. Like, nah, man. Keep that shit to yourself. But credit, like, somebody help me make it make sense. Like, if I can pay it, I have the means to pay it. Why are we even talking about the whole situation? If I could pay it, then let's go. But it wasn't even like that. So now, you know, we're not scrambling anything. Everything's good. The house is everything's good. Everything we come together. October 14th, we're closing. But this has really shown me that you got to pay attention to your credit. You got to pay attention to your kids' credit. You got to pay attention to people credit around you, because what you may think isn't a big deal now, when it comes time for you to get a car or get anything else, they're sitting here and they're saying this $30 bill is killing your score and there's nothing you could do about it. My man 3D Prizzy, fan of the show, he said credit is a scam. They make it not make sense on purpose. I believe that, because you don't know how frustrated I was at the whole situation. I'm like, I can pay it. And they're like, well, paying it isn't good enough. You got to get it deleted. And I'm like, okay, well, if I pay it, it's going to get deleted, right? Well, no, we need to delete it like now. And if it's not deleted now, then I'm like, y'all not making a whole lot of hell of sense, man. Like I'm, boy, I tell you, like, good thing I'm getting this house, and I'm probably not even gonna have to look at my credit for nothing else for a long ass time. But I'm gonna make sure that it's good to go and everything is everything, because this whole process has shown me that you got to be on top of your shit, because it's and honestly, it seemed like it's like, I don't want to say it's no, I am gonna say it. I think it's systematic. It is. It's a weird thing, because I only see black people struggle with this credit thing. And it ain't no because they blowing credit cards and all that shit. It's just something wonky about it. It's so silly. But you know, the real estate, like getting houses, getting apartments, getting phones, getting cars. That's why black people are is so much debt, because you get turned down, then you go to these rinky dink car shops that, yeah, they'll approve you, but you paying out the ass at interest rates. You so happy that you getting something in your name that you sign, and then you're stuck, and then it's killing your credit even more. Meanwhile, Jane Marie can go get a Dell super duper Mercedes, and her credit is at 8 whatever, and you're sitting there like, all I ever had was a Macy's credit card, and you telling me I got a 613 credit score, and I gotta pay outrageous interest fees? Or I'll use myself as an example. You got a great paying job and you show up and they're like, well, your credit isn't the best, so we can't give you this car. I just showed you a pay stub, 3 different incomes that's coming in, and you telling me I can't pay for it. I can't get this car because I got a medical bill. Not a car bill, a medical bill. So what help me, y'all. Help me. I'm help me. Not 3D Printing said not just black people, but the system is set up to hurt those with less than me. Check cashing places. You know what? You right. You right, 3D Printing, but I was just talking from, my perspective as being a black man and watching black people around me struggle with the whole credit scenario. Yeah, the check cashing places too. Like, people don't trust banks. People don't, like, it's crazy. My man Jonathan Ledbetter says, ain't just black people, fam. I had one negative thing on my credit for $80 and had paid my bills for on time for 10 years. My wife moved here 3 months later. Her credit was better than mine and still is. It's a flawed system. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, you looking at another one, man. My wife moved in and she did something and her credit was like so damn good. And I'm sitting here jealous as hell, man. Like her credit was super good. Like, she go into a dealership and they like, yes, ma'am, you can have what you want. This, you want top of the line, here you go. Like, they treat her like royalty. I come in, they be like, all right, sit your black ass over there. All right, we'll be with you in a second. Like, do y'all already know my score? Why y'all treat me like that? I just look like I had bad credit. I can't. Listen, I remember from the old Cosby show, remember when he went to buy a car and he dressed down because he was like, yo, if you show that you got money, then they gonna act like you have money. So I be doing that. So my sweatpants be dirty or whatever. And they be like, yo, you here for the trash? No, motherfucker, I'm here to get a car. Oh, well, sit over there. And then they'll go whisper to the finance guy. They're like, he want a car. Look at him, y'all. He want a car. Who wanted paper, rock, scissors for this guy over here? Like, don't treat me like that. Oh, you don't know my circumstances. You know what I'm saying? But this credit thing, man, like, I don't think I know one thing. my kids, their credit gonna be straight. Like when they go to college, when they go away, they don't need no credit cards, none of that. Daddy got you. We ain't gonna mess with your credit because I want you to be able to get you a house. I want you to be able to get you I want you to be able to succeed and not struggle like I did getting my credit together. I want you to have all the advantages that everybody else has. And I pretty much want them to be better than me than I was with my credit. I was so bad with credit. Like I remember I told y'all the story. That when my wife first moved in with me, she went to check the mailbox and she was like, hey, it's a shut off letter. No, she said it's a bill in here. And I was like, what color is it? I was like, is it orange? She was like, no. I was like, all right, then I got time. I got the money. For some reason, I just waited to the last minute to pay everything. And it took one time for something to shut off, not because I didn't have the money, but because I would just wait to the last minute. And she said, I got the bill. So since 2012, the third month we've been together, she been doing all the bills. She gotta remind me to pay my damn child support. I'll be forgetting, y'all. Like, I don't be knowing, man. I just be doing stuff. Like, I'll be playing the PlayStation. She be like, hey, time for it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got it. Thank God for the internet, yo. my man Jonathan said, I personally pay my mortgage the day before it's late because they dicks. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the petty train, yo. I like that. I like being petty too, man. Like, even though, are we really hurting them? Because we still paying. But yeah, I want them to have their hand on the phone and be about to call me. And I'm like, hey, y'all, I was just pressing send on the damn payment. Here you go, bitches. But I got a special guest, y'all. I got my man KM is back, yo. Karate Mark, a.k.a. the Assassin, a.k.a. Mark McGrath, a.k.a. the man. Like, what up, KM?
Prince, what's up, my brother? How you doing? You good?
I'm good, man. So, me and you have had this conversation. You, just like me, where Leisha, your beautiful wife, she handles all the finances. Because we suck.
You're damn right, bro. You're damn right.
So, explain how
I
did y'all
handle
come
finances. If
how
I
did y'all
handle
come to that
finances,
conclusion?
shit, because 80% of the money I spend goes to Taco Bell normally. So she took it right up out there.
Not Taco Bell.
That's my shit, yo. Nah, I mean, she's better at it, and I realized that, so I took a back seat to it. Bro, I got everything I need. If I want a new tattoo, I get it. If I need a new pair of kicks, I get them. We jump on a plane and go on vacation a couple times a year. If that means that she's taking care of everything, there's some dope gear out that she says, hey, you look good in that. She buys it for me. I'm fucking living the life, bro. It's easy, real easy.
But listen, my wife pretty much lets me get whatever I want. It's just something she just can't fathom. And one of those things is like my sneaker thing. Like, you know, I'm a sneakerhead, Mark. So, you know, if I see a rare pair of ones and they just happen to be 500, you know, I be telling the wife and she be looking at me like, honey, but you don't go nowhere, but you got bad feet. Like, so, you know, but we play to each other's strengths, and my you know, she like my sneakers, my video games, like clothes. Like, that's pretty much where I'm at when it comes to spending. Like, she loves to eat out, so that's where her spending is. But when it comes to the finances, like, she has the spreadsheet and the computer. She know what's coming in, what's not. So Like, I call her like the CFO. Like when I got to get something, like I put in a request. I'll be like, yo, such and such coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, nay. She'd be like, I got to check. Then she'll get back to me. That's how we do it. But I was just talking before you got on. I was talking about credit and how it's screwed up. How you can one thing can destroy your credit, and you either don't know how to fix it or you have the means to fix it, but it doesn't help you regardless. So
credit is so damn important. It is so important. My credit was banged up for a little while when I was younger. Like everybody else, made a couple stupid decisions, got myself in a little bit of debt, and then being in debt, I wasn't able to borrow. I wasn't able to get a lease for a car. Shit, at one point it took like 3 months of approvals to get a Dell laptop years ago.
Damn.
Just because, long story short, I got some bad advice from an accountant who was a shame. He wound up having a brain tumor, so he was giving a lot of bad advice unintentionally to a lot of different clients. And I met the nicest lady from the IRS when she was telling me I was being audited, and she was like, you're just going to owe X amount of dollars. And I said, how am I going to do that? She said, you will. But, and that's it. Like, she goes, you're not in trouble. No one's mad at you. You just owe this much money. And, well, goddamn, how am I going to get that? She goes, over time, you will. But just that debt did not allow me to purchase anything. And then once that was done, rebuild that credit, bro, within means I could get anything I want. You know what I mean? Because of that number, because of that simple number, within means and being responsible about it, could get anything you want with good credit.
Yeah, well, I found that out. I won't say the hard way because I'm blessed because our house is almost done, but I know, man. Right? October 14th, the house will be done. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm out of this damn place. But, Mark, I know I wanted to get your opinion on, because we're Sixers, right? You eat, breathe Sixers. I just got a tweet from Woj. It says Philadelphia was ready to choose between Mike D'Antoni and Lou as the head coach, but are no longer considering Lou because Doc Rivers just threw a monkey wrench in everything. Talk to me. What
I don't think anybody knew he was leaving.
Right.
I like Doc Rivers a lot. I like his attitude. I think he's got the knowledge and the toughness about him that this team absolutely needs. We need knowledge and toughness. But at the same time, what does he want?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm thinking he's at least going to. He's going to at least want some say.
With who?
I think he's going to at least want some say on personnel, at least.
But not as a head coach. He hasn't won as a head coach, correct?
Right. No. He just like, he'd be like, hey, get this guy. I like this guy. Something like that. Not like basketball operation.
Of every Clippers team in my lifetime, this past year was the only team that had a legit shot of winning anything. So I'm not going to knock him for not winning the title with Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. I'm not going to knock him for.
But listen, Mark, it's not like they never made it. Like they were always in it. They were always in it, but just that chemistry at the end is just something that never allowed them to get over the hump. But it wasn't like he never made the playoffs. He always made the playoffs.
It was Blake Griffin's punk ass. He's one of the most overrated athletes in the history of sport, bro. I would love 5 minutes in the cage with that dude for real. He could call the rules, so he could call all the rules. He could pick the refs. I never liked him just because, like, whatever, you know. I think he's an amazing in-game dunker. Arguably top 2, 3 best all-time in-game dunker. I will give him that. But I never liked the game. And then I found out that hey, he beat up the ball boy. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, he's mega. You know what, man?
Give me 5 minutes. Ray. Give me 5 minutes.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. But I got my like my cousin Javarie is in the chat, and he'll tell you those 3 numbers far as the credit that you don't know until your credit score. You don't know what's going on until somebody freaking tells you no. Then you're like, well, can I see my score? I wish I could see this now. Every day after work, KM gets off and he goes into the supermarket and he gets whatever he needs to get. But he has one of those masks that you pull up and he looks like a barber. I mean, not a barber, a damn robber from the old Wild West movies. He looks like he's committing a felony live on real time. Hey, listen, this what we do, yo. Like go to the damn supermarket. You right, G. They don't teach us about credit. Our parents don't teach us about credit. They just tell us don't mess it up. Like, well, how can I mess it up? Like I don't know. Like, I don't know how I can mess up my credit. You telling me don't mess it up. Like, how do I mess it up? But that's just one thing that I think we all need to get better at and know what's on your credit report. You never know. Some of this shit may be mistake. It may not even be your fault. It may be something you paid off and it just keep being there because these creditors are lazy. So just check out, knowledge is power. Financial knowledge is power. Like, know your worth, man. Like, don't be letting people mess with your financial security, because they will if you're not paying attention to it. I said my son's identity was stolen, found out checking his credit. Yeah, see? Mine was, I had an issue. Somebody was using my social. Luckily I got it fixed. My dad had an issue one time. Yeah, man, somebody can really mess you up out here. Like my wife, like if I say I can't find my wallet, like in 30 seconds, she's canceling everything. I can never find my wallet. I got the thing in your the thing you put in your wallet and it beeps when you the tile, yeah. And we was getting ready to go on the trip and I couldn't find my wallet, man. It had fell out of my pocket on the side of the car. So, man, listen, I got that tile. That tile, man, is a lifesaver. My memory is so bad. Like, my wife, she knows. Like, she bought it for Christmas, too. It was so weird. She bought that and the mug, a tile and a mug for Christmas. She buy you what you need, yo. That's what I did.
I lost a wallet. I lost a wallet with a tile in it, right? But I lost it in a place with no Wi-Fi. So the tile wasn't picking up no matter what. It didn't matter.
Come on, man.
What they forget to tell you when they buy them is them fuckers only work in Wi-Fi.
Wait a minute. Where you lost it in the mountains? Like, everybody has Wi-Fi.
Bro, you don't live on my block. It's the black hole of Northeast Philadelphia because we're right by the airport right over here. Dog, it is horrible in this neighborhood. Beautiful neighborhood. Don't get me wrong, but the Wi-Fi in this neighborhood sucks, bro.
Yeah. Listen, you be having people with names like Get Your Own Wi-Fi.
My homies, his is called "Ain't Nothing Free, Bitch."
Ain't nothing free, bitch.
So if you do the ask to join networks and you're on his block, it comes up.
Ain't nothing free, bitch. I like that. Yo, because people be like, man, Wi-Fi is a funny thing because you always see like three people like at a McDonald's with their phone plugged up. Like when I was on patrol, like I would get suspicious person calls, and people would be like at the oh excuse me, hiccups at the McDonald's, and I'll be like, "What you doing?" They be like, "I'm just using the Wi-Fi, officer." I'll be like, "Say no more." Like what can you do, man? It's free Wi-Fi. Let them use it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I don't know. Like Wi-Fi is tricky because you got some people that don't give a shit, and then you got some people that do. Like some people legit be like, "You ain't getting my Wi-Fi password." You be like, "Yo, what?" Like I mean, come on, man. I just want to look up something real quick. No, use your 5G.
Yeah, do people really do that? People really don't give out the Wi-Fi to the guests in their house?
Listen.
That's dirty as hell, yo.
Listen. Because you got some people be like, it's too many damn devices on my Wi-Fi.
I don't know. I don't live with kids. I don't let maybe I'm speaking out of turn.
So, I know what I want to talk about. In all honesty, I want to get into a serious topic. We got this thing again because we had the debates last night. I'm not going to talk about the debates because that's a story within itself. I'm going to talk about this whole phenomenon with police officers and them not being held accountable for their actions, and then all police being blanketed as one. Now, for full transparency, when police fuck up, I say we. I don't say, man, I can't believe they did that. I'm always like, man, we got to do better. We need to do this. We need to do that. So I don't. When people say, like the whole thing was brought up with racial sensitivity training. Let me tell you something. I've been in over a decade of being a police officer. You know how many racial sensitivity classes I've been at? And let me tell you something. They're a joke. And I'm going to tell you why they're a joke. Because you got people in there uncomfortable. They don't, like, I got white officers next to me that I came on the force with. I know for a fact they know more about me than I know about myself. So why are we in this class force feeding each other bullshit? Like, that's not how it works. You don't need more ethnic sensitivity training. You need more officers that understands where they're going to patrol and where they're going to serve and protect. Like, don't hire Bob from Kentucky who's never seen a black person unless it was playing basketball. You got to hire some people with some experience that's been around the people that they're going to police. And you got to start recruiting people that look like the people that where they're going to be at. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's always going to be comfortable with people that look like them. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. Like, people be trying to fight it. Like, no, I don't see color, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. You always see color. Like, if I was to rob Mark right now, the first thing they'll ask him is, describe what he looked like. He was black. I mean, that's just, you do see color. You see it. It's the way you identify people. But that doesn't mean that that's the way you have to not identify, but you have to associate people with a certain thing. Like, that's when you get into the racist stuff. Like, when you be like, black people always do this, or white people always do this, or Hispanics always do this. That's when you get into those whole stereotypes and things like that, where it's causing tension. But I don't need to sit in a class with 15 white officers and tell them that, hey, I shouldn't have to tell them, hey man, when you come and don't mention don't offer a black person fried chicken or watermelon. Like, these racial sensitivity classes, they're so dumb. Like, they're a joke, and they're a waste of time. So, I don't think that's the key. What I tell you is, all these departments, all they care about is physical fitness. Are you physically fit to be a police officer? But guess what? Guess what's more important than all the muscles? You can run fast, you can jump high, you got strength, you got all that. If you're not mentally stable, who cares how fit you are? Who cares?
I got two things that I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
Let me do the fit one first, because I think you'll get that one quicker. I've trained a lot of people in preparation for their physical test, and am I correct in saying it's a one and done? There's no reevaluation 12 months later, 18 months later, 5 years later. Is there another
Some departments
reevaluation?
Some departments make you do it yearly, but once you do that one and done, yeah, most departments like, okay, you're good.
That's a joke. I also want to ask you your thoughts on, I'm a rookie cop. You're the vet cop. You've been on the force for 30 years. You get the privilege of the nicer neighborhoods with the less work, with less criminal activity. I'm the rookie cop, and you just said it, with no experience. I've never had a gun put in my face. I've never pulled a gun on another human. I've never been jumped by a crowd of people. I've never had to interject myself into a crowd of people. And I'm doing all these things as a rookie with no experience in some of the worst neighborhoods in your area, district, city, whatever. Ain't that kind of ass backwards? I get the part that you're the vet. You had bullets whizzing by your head for 20 fucking years. You don't need that no more. Why don't the rookies get placed into the nicer neighborhoods, get their hands held a little bit? Ain't that kind of ass backwards? Or am I crazy?
I see where you're coming from. It could be seen both ways, because as a rookie, you kind of you're like, hey, this is real life. This is what it is. You kind of want to see them in pressure cook situations so they can build that experience, build that skin, build that suit of armor, and also build that respect among your co-workers, among your fellow police officers. Because guess what? If you come out and you go to a neighborhood where you ain't used to really doing anything, how do I know I could trust you when shit goes down? So you can see it both ways. Also, I mean, let's be honest. Like, if you chose to be a cop, like, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. Like, this is like, I think you should know what the hell you just signed up for. But I also not naive enough to know that it's to the point now where shit has to change. Like, you have to reverse something. Like, either make the training phase longer, like get these guys more experience, like don't just cut them loose right away by themselves. I don't know, but I know for a fact that the answer, in my opinion, this is real Prince Blue opinion, not nobody else's opinion, that racial sensitivity training is stupid. It's a joke. I can't tell you one thing I remembered in a racial sensitivity class, because number one, it was geared towards me. I didn't go there to be like, how not to hurt white people's feelings. It was more white people how not to hurt black people's feelings, Hispanic people's feelings, Jewish people's feelings, Chinese people's feelings. That's how it was. It wasn't the opposite. So you just gotta no, hell no. Like, let's cut that out, man. But that's my take on that. Somebody asked me to address that, and I addressed that. I also want to talk about where, like I said, we're getting ready to move. And it's just a weird feeling. Like, this is our first, like, we're gonna be homeowners. And I bring that up to say that it's been a long time coming. Me and my wife been together since 2012. We've been told no multiple times. We've been told no. We've been told, hey, can you get somebody else to sign for you? We've been told, yeah, you can get a house, but I mean, it's held up by straw. Like, we've been told everything there is. So when October 14th come, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a feeling that I can't even describe or begin to describe. I know every time I see that house, I know that the Lord does exist, because that's ours. Like, where we came from, like, that's ours. Like, that's legit ours. Like, if Lord forbid, if I go tomorrow, like, my family's taken care of for the rest of their life. Like, they don't have to ever worry about a mortgage payment. They don't have to, the commercials where somebody just had a funeral and they're like, Timmy didn't have life insurance. Like, no, we had to pay for the funeral. Like, those commercials, like, we don't have those. Like, my family is like, they're set for life, and that's a blessing. So, I say that to say, people, don't ever say you can't. Don't ever let people tell you you can't. Like, my wife is one of those where if you tell me no, I'm gonna find another way. And I've learned that too. Not because people can tell me no and I'm okay. It's just because I'm just so laid back. I'm like, if you say no, I'm like, all right, then whatever. Fuck you. So that's my mindset. But I've learned that sometimes you can't just let somebody say no and be laid back about it. You gotta go back. You gotta fight harder. So that's gonna be a great feeling, and I can't wait. And it's just been a long time coming, and we're super excited. And I don't know. So, Mark, you and I have talked about this offline as well. Like, I look at you and Leisha in your situation. Like, you guys are always expanding on your house. Like, you're always taking pictures of a project. Either you're building a what's the thing that Hugh Hefner had? A grotto? What was it?
What?
What was it?
What?
What's the thing? Huh?
Yo, I don't got nothing Hugh Hefner got, bro. What?
A grotto?
What was a grotto?
I don't know. It's the thing with the waterfalls, and they will always be in there.
Oh,
that thing.
Yeah. I don't got that.
Oh, well, what you got the barbecue pit?
No, this summer I built the only thing I didn't do was lay the concrete for the basketball court. I hired somebody to lay the concrete, but then I had delivered like 40 tons of dirt that I had to level out the whole backyard. I did that on my own. I built the fire pit. We bought the mini pool off of Amazon, which is the dopest purchase ever.
A mini pool.
It's 10 feet long, 7 feet wide, 2 feet deep. I built a little margarita bar around it. It's perfect, yo. But yo, you say I'm always in the shit. Today I started building the stone fire pizza oven outside.
Like what? Like who sits at work and like, man, I'm gonna build my own pizza oven.
You know how much I love pizza, yo.
Yeah, you do love it. Hey, that's another place you got to take me to too. I bet his name better be Sal or some shit.
Prince, let me tell you, there's very, very good pizza in Philly, but I'm gonna say on an overall, and I'll argue with anybody, the pizza scene in Philly sucks.
What?
Sucks. There's very good spots.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking overall, the pizza in Philly blows, yo.
But now that I got you, KM, speaking of food, you missed it. We had the whole argument about the Big Mac and the Whopper.
Big Mac.
Make your argument,
Whopper, bro. Big Mac smokes a Whopper.
Make your argument.
It's better for starters. Special sauce. It doesn't like all the fixings on the Whopper. 9 times out of 10 turns into Whopper soup. And I'm gonna just go. It's better. It's better. The little onions and little baby onions, bro. They're like so fun in your teeth when you.
Hey, and you know one thing.
And you can put away like 4 of them bitches, no problem.
Well, you could put away 4 of them bitches, no problem. Me, the diabetic, I cannot do that. But listen, you know also about the Whopper. You ever been into a Whopper? All the fixes are in one spot.
It's a good sandwich. Whopper is top notch, but it ain't a Big Mac, bro. Big Mac is GOAT.
Big Mac, listen, look at the presentation of a Big Mac.
One of the very few things that actually looks like the commercial, too.
Correct.
And I'm not saying it does, but I'm saying it's way closer than anything else.
Correct. When you get the Whopper, man, that shit be on lean. It be like...
when you could turn Thousand Island dressing into special sauce,
special sauce,
and convince the world.
Yes, like I want to be that chef that was like, we missing something. Give me that Thousand Island.
What's the difference between Thousand Island and Russian dressing?
I don't know.
I think they're both. I think generically it's like ketchup, mayo, and relish. Generically speaking, if you want to make your own special sauce, just ketchup, mayo, and relish.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but there is like, it's like, what's the difference between French dressing and Catalina?
More mayo?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know either. Catalina is good too, by the way. Hey, listen, shout out to E-Rock. E-Rock said he's really adamant that Wendy's is not good. Where are you at on the Wendy's train?
Wendy's is, if it's right there. I'm going to Wendy's for the spicy chicken sandwich, and I'll take a Wendy's. The whole Chick-fil-A, Popeyes ordeal, I'll take a Wendy's over both of them any day of the week, just because I don't got to wait 20 minutes for it. It's just as good. The Wendy's spicy chicken is just as good, but I'm mainly going to Wendy's for their fries. Now, I do think McDonald's still got the best fries as well, but sometimes I get in the mood for Wendy's fries are banging on a hangover. Wendy's fries and a Frosty, if you're a little banged up from yesterday, Wendy's fries and a Frosty, that's fucking money.
Now, my son, my oldest, he would take his French fry, dip it in the Frosty. Like, what part of the game is that?
I'm guessing you're on my side of that fence right there. And I'm telling you, bro, we are on the lesser side of the fence. We're losing that battle. We're losing that battle, bro, big time.
When I saw him do that, I was like, what are you doing, son? He was like, what? He said it like, I mean, don't everybody do it? I was like,
yes. And hell no. And how many people watching dip their fucking pretzel in the Rita's water ice? First of all, Rita's water ice is ass. It's garbage. I
don't like it.
And why would you want to soggy up your pretzel?
I like slushies. I don't like water ice. Now my wife likes snow cones. I can't stand them.
What,
Can't stand snow cones.
like an original snow cone?
Yeah, like the snow cones, and they put the juice on it. Like no,
shaved up, like a shaved.
yeah, shaved ice. There you go, shaved ice.
That's yeah.
I can't do it, Mark. I can't do it. I can't.
Ain't nothing wrong with shaved ice, bro.
First of all,
a little rum on there.
No, we're not drinking. No.
Alicia said to me the other day, she goes, "You better watch it on Prince's show. Everybody must think you're an alcoholic."
Oh yeah. Well, I've got 3 alcohol vendors call me. They want me to sponsor them. So like,
you know I'm your guy. But let me be the first to say, no, I'm not. Yes, the potential is there. But all jokes aside, no, I'm not. And I told you in a one-on-one, like you could probably on both sides of my family count on one hand how many people aren't alcoholics.
Right.
So I am proud to say that I can sit here and drink some beers on your show, yada, yada, do whatever I want. But like my heart does bleed for anybody that is fighting that demon, because I've seen that demon fought, and it's a tough son of a bitch, yo. I've seen a lot of people get out of it. I'll leave the name silent till he feels like putting his own name out there, but you and I have a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, what's up? Cheers.
Yeah, he's good. He's doing good. He's going on.
And I've never had to fight though. I've never had to fight those demons. You know, never had to fight them. We all got a dark side. Some small, some large. That's a battle. I'm glad I don't got to fight.
Yeah, my dark side is more like I don't like chicken wings. Like shit's gross, man.
You know what? Like, why the fuck not? Like I got
wait a minute,
because I know you're very strong about the boneless wing, and a boneless wing is incredible. And that guy who went to the city council,
I asked him to come on the show. He hasn't responded yet. Yo, that shit was funny, man.
Yo, you want to know the best thing about this? So you know, what? People on the council were just like, "Dog, you're allowed to do this, but you're wasting our fucking time," right? You know that's how. His father was one of the people on the board. So, you know, this dude's been dealing with that son of a bitch his whole life. And this kid shows up to his work. And then he's got to sit there and listen to that while they know it's his kid.
Listen, the reason why I don't like wings is, and my wife will attest to this, like I don't eat anything. I don't eat any type of meat that's attached to the bone. Like I don't like it. Like
but that's what
like T-bone steak, ribs, pork chops, anything with a bone. I'm not eating it. I'm out. So I've never. Now, do you imagine as a big ass black dude at a party, and your white friend for sure thinks he's taking care of you because he's ordered wings, and I'm like, I'm good. He like, you mean you good? Like you'll eat some later, or like no, I'm good.
Taking care of you when he calls you ahead of time and says, "What would you like me to stock up the tables with?"
He like, listen, and I'm like, yo, the whole party just,
thing, bro. That's a friend thing. Like,
the whole party like stops. Like, wait, what? He don't. I'm sorry, I'm confused. He said he don't eat chicken wings. No, I don't eat wings. Like I don't eat. Like if we got like if we getting a platter of wings, it better be some tenders in that motherfucker because I ain't eating them. I just don't eat chicken wings. I don't eat T-bone steak. I don't eat pork chops. I don't eat ribs. Take my black card. My brother just texted me. He was like, "Yo, black card revolt. Take that motherfucker. Take it. All right. Take it."
Let me meet you halfway to princess because we all got some princess in us. Mm-hmm. You're obviously full princess when it comes to meat and bone. Let me meet you halfway, princess. I'll take a boneless sirloin over like a T-bone any day of the fucking week. And if I get the option for the chef to take my bone off, like please feel free. Go. I don't want bone and fat on my plate, so I'm with you there. But I'm not fully against it. And ribs, I'm the biggest princess with ribs.
I'm fully against it. And guess what? My steak, if I do get a steak, it has to be well done. I better not see any red. I better not see. Like, Mark, you know I gotta ask you this, bro. Like, what is it like? I gotta ask you this. Like, why don't white people like cooking their food?
Hold on. You asked me a crazy question, and she walks in and starts busting my balls. I love you, honey. I would have carried that. She's so nice. She carried everything in.
She's the best.
Why don't white people? What'd you say about it?
Why don't white people cook their food?
Because you've clearly never eaten at my house.
Wait.
because you don't know. I don't know. Proper
well
white
done.
folk.
Cook their food?
Wait, are we talking about like seasoning our burgers on the grill? Or are you talking about
all of it? All of it. Y'all don't season. Y'all don't.
North. Bro, please come north. Please come north. Like,
well, see, I'm asking the wrong person because Mark, you got
well done.
Mark, you got flavor. So I gotta ask like a lily white person, like, why don't you cook your food? And they'll probably tell me the truth, like, because that destroys all the flavor there, guy. I just don't understand it.
No. Yo, you ever see the guy? He's a YouTuber, Asian guy. His name Uncle Roger. You're welcome. This guy's incredible, bro. He's a chef. He does like a window type chef. He cooks like ramen, fried rice, and stuff like that.
I love ramen.
And
me and my wife we just started
people.
eating ramen, man. It's like it's so good, man. Like I never knew ramen. I fucked around and got it hot the first time. It was so good. Like I thought the devil would sit next to me, and I kept eating it. That's how hot it was.
It's definitely one of those things. Like I don't care how much money I ever have, I could still eat that shit every day.
I think he's talking about real ramen.
Oh, like real ramen. Oh, I'm talking about.
It don't matter, Lisa. Hey, listen, it's all good. Like, do you do anything special to your ramen?
Never had real ramen.
Are you talking?
You
about
haven't had real ramen?
Pho, ramen.
No, I'm talking about like 39-cent ramen.
We talking.
Okay, do you do anything special to it?
Hot sauce.
Yeah, like it's like Sriracha, the chili sauce or Tabasco.
Huh. Now my son, he makes his in a microwave. I never knew that.
Really?
Yeah, it's done quick, yo.
Yeah, he puts it in there 5 minutes, and it looks so good. I'm like, son, like my son's taught me a few things.
Does he do a lot of water, a little bit of water? Just a little bit, right?
A little bit of water, yeah.
Super wet noodles. What are we talking?
Wet noodles.
I'm dry.
Dry. Oh, you're totally dry.
Yeah. So here's another good way to cook your noodles. If you put it in a pot before the water boils, by the time the water boils, it's ready. So instead of waiting for boil the water, put the noodles in, 2-3 minutes later, it's ready, right?
Yeah. Now you know that you say that, right?
Put them in right away. Turn the flame on. By the time the water gets hot, noodles are ready.
You know what I just figured out in 38 years? When you're boiling eggs, you wait till it gets to a boil, then you turn it off and then let the eggs sit in the water. That's how they cook.
What are you doing? Hard or soft boiled?
Hard boiled to make egg salad. So I would leave the stove. Yeah. What?
Onions
celery.
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 Salad?
No.
Did I become clear all of a sudden?
Dice it up. It's fun in the mouth.
I'm not. No, Mark, we're not doing celery in my egg salad. My egg salad is sacred. Eggs, mayo, salt, pepper. Get it in. Let's go.
Perfect. No vinegar. People like to put vinegar in like egg salad and chicken salad.
Oh, hell no.
That potato salad. People like to put vinegar in it.
Now, how do you do your How do you do your tuna fish? You look like you probably put a lot of shit in it.
Tuna, I mean, it's just perfect with just mayo, done. But
okay.
I like
but that's just perfect. But we do like to chop up onions and everything fucking bagel shake.
Everything. My wife has everything bagel seasoning. She loves it.
Yeah, put it in tuna. It's good. Or eat the tuna on a toasted everything bagel. It's so good. It sounds weird, but you're gonna love it.
Okay.
I could do.
You once had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. Leo DiCaprio.
Wait, hold on.
What's that from?
The Django.
I told you I didn't see that. I gotta see it.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Can we just talk? Hold on. I just want to. No. I'm gonna take a quick video. You're asking why? Hold on. I don't need to come on. I'm just gonna send them.
This is funny. I love these two. They're funny.
I needed to go to anyway.
Papa, Willow, you don't eat tuna? Come on, man. You gotta eat tuna, yo. Tuna's for the soul.
White bread, white toast, wheat.
Well, now you know I'm trying to cut the carbs, so I just spoon. But before it was wheat toast. I would do melts. I got really addicted to melts.
You got a Foreman grill?
I do, but it's super old.
I do. I cook on the fucking one that we got when we moved in here in 07, and I'm still using that one 3-4 times a week, yo. They make a badass panini.
You know, I just had a panini for the very first time. My wife eats them, so I tried one. It was a smoked turkey with American and Thousand Island and sauerkraut, I believe.
Ketchup, mayo, and relish, bro.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it was so good,
girl,
man.
By the way,
Whopper? Oh, she's out. She's out. She likes Iron Man over Batman and Whoppers. Done. She's a rebel.
Although I like the regular McDonald's burger over the regular Burger King burger.
Now, hold on. I did get a thing where it was a lot of people on the timeline that said cheese ruins a burger.
Wow, I know. What was that about?
Wow.
I see so many people get mad at cheese on a cheesesteak.
Like, so you just want a dry ass steak?
I know. There's a lot of people in Philly totally against ketchup on a cheesesteak.
Wow.
Yeah, you got some. Now, I'll admit, if the cheesesteak is very good, ketchup doesn't even touch it to me. Like, if it's really, really good.
To me, it's every time. Every single time.
You got to put ketchup every single time?
Yeah.
Now, can you eat it in one sitting? The reason why I don't do it is because when you heat it up, you don't want hot-ass ketchup burning your mouth.
Oh, bro, I'll eat yesterday's cheesesteak right out the fridge.
It's so good cold. Why is that?
Yeah, because the cheese gets all like nice and coagulated, you know.
Listen to you with the Oxford words, coagulated. I gotta look that up to make sure you ain't insulting me.
I don't use big words unless I'm actually using them. Right.
Boy, you start drinking them beers, you turn into a scholar. Coagulated.
One of the healthy snacks, if you want to do, is the tortilla, and then you spread some peanut butter on, and then you put a banana and you roll it up like a burrito, and you eat it like a burrito.
What's that? The Elvis?
I don't know.
Can I add bacon?
No. It's just like a healthier snack.
Mark.
You want. So if you're
bacon goes with everything.
You're damn right. Dog, you know,
tortilla,
I cook everything with bacon here. Everything. One of my favorite things to do, I make bacon cups all the time. And you just take the muffin pan and you flip the muffin pan upside down, and then you mold everything with bacon, right? Stick that in the oven and bake it, and it'll take the shape of the muffin pan. And when it's all done and crispy, you flip it off and you got yourself a bacon cup. Fill it up with whatever you want.
Since we talk about bacon, shout out to Nicole J. She loves bacon. She's really good, man. She's super funny. But Mark, what makes Why is a BLT so fucking good?
It's the mayo, the tomato bread combo. That's what makes it good. Because the bacon, you just said it, goes with everything. The lettuce, that's why I'm telling you. Try dicing up, not celery. Try dicing up some celery and throw it in your salads. Because it
Fun
has
in your
no
mouth?
flavor. No flavor, lots of fun. That's what I'm telling you. So, with the BLT, you get the fun from the lettuce because you ain't getting the flavor from the lettuce. The BLT is great because of the mayo tomato bread combo. That's what makes it great. There's some people that just straight up do a tomato sandwich. Tomato, mayo, and bread.
What?
You don't know?
Now
You live in Carolinas and you don't know a tomato sandwich?
Now my wife, she will eat like a fried green tomato sandwich, and she'll eat bacon because you know she's a vegetarian, so she eats bacon. It's not bacon, it's bacon. Yeah. That shit like cardboard, man. Like I'll be putting it in the pan. If you walk away, that shit burns immediately.
Does she like the Impossible Whopper? Did she have the Impossible Whopper?
She said it was okay. Like she's really snobby about her veggie patties. Like she's very weird about her veggie patties. But
enough to try one time.
I haven't heard anything bad about it. I've heard either it's okay, it's fine, or it's really good.
She showed me a lot because when I met her, like, first of all, we went bowling on our first date. And then I was like, you hungry? She was like, sure, I can eat. And then I was like, where you want to go? She said, it's up to you. Never tell me it's up to me. We went right to Applebee's, 2 for $20.
Fucking right. Applebee's got a mean burger too.
Jack Daniel's chicken?
Jack Daniel's chicken.
No, that's Fridays.
That's Fridays.
We went bowling and then we went to Applebee's. It was so fun. It was fun for me anyway. Number one, I beat her in bowling. I'm very competitive. Like,
I can't beat this broad in bowling, bro.
You can't beat Alicia in bowling?
Maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh, that's something we got to do then.
She's beating me every time. Every time. I'll smoke
now, does Alicia talk shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I fucking hate playing games with her, bro. I just, like, anytime she beats me something, I'm like, let's go play basketball or let's just fight.
We were playing Tetris the other night, and he's like, I'm not fucking playing no more.
I was out in 3.
Yo, you know what has caused many breakups? Monopoly. Like women legit be getting upset. They be like, why won't you just trade me Boardwalk? I'm your wife. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not giving you Boardwalk. I don't care. Get mad.
Hold up. You know somebody who broke up over Monopoly, yo?
I don't get upset. I'm super competitive, but I like respect the game. So like, if you win fair and square, then you win fair and square. But I'm coming back hard because I want the belt back.
Alicia, you're lying. First of all,
Prince, I actually got one video proof of me beating her in Trouble. You know the game Trouble?
Oh, of course I know. Pop-O-Matic Bubble.
All right. So we're playing Trouble a couple years ago. And I'm just fucking feeling the winning pop. So I pull out the phone. I pulled the phone out, right?
Actually a great video.
And I'm just like, I'm fucking feeling it. So I hit record. Bang. You know the winning number came out. It's a golden video.
I'll send it to you. No, that's the thing. I'm super competitive, but like
I ain't beat her in nothing since, to be honest with you.
No, you've beaten me in things, but that's the thing. I don't get upset. Like it just literally just like lights my fire that like you're not winning twice in a row.
The winning pop.
Yeah.
Like my daughter has my competitive gene. Like when she gets out the car, she has to beat me to the front door. Like it's like when we playing Uno, like I can't get up if I'm one up on her. She's like, no, again. And she like slams the cards down. Like there's a video, my wife got it. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. She's like, skip you, reverse back to me, draw 2, skip you. And I'm like,
Uno
I'm your
causes
dad.
fights, bro. Uno causes fights.
I'm your dad. Like, don't do that. But it's just crazy, man. But damn, it's an hour 30 already. Well, this is the part of the show where I get sad because I gotta go. Psych. Thank everybody for joining me. I had fun as always. My man Karate Mark. KM, you got anything you want to? You always say you don't, but what you got, man? Like this is like you're a businessman. You got a lot of things going on. You got the foundation. Just do your thing, bro.
The foundation's a good thing. The America Cares Foundation. Glad you got your shirt. Thank you for the support. Yeah. The America Cares Foundation. You know what? There's a great follow-up to you and Shantae's show a couple days ago, because Shantae is one of the most active in the Philadelphia area with the special needs community. And about a year ago, Alicia and I decided what could we do more. We wanted to create some kind of foundation, and after this debate, that debate, where's it going to go? We directed our focus towards the special needs community. So the America Cares Foundation is a foundation that provides free martial arts for kids and adults with special needs. There's no strings attached. There's not $1 required. Before you sign up, after you sign up, uniforms, gear, everything's on the house. We just understand how hard it is for parents like Shantae, for parents in general. Alicia and I are not parents, so I have no idea what a 24-hour a day job is. But I can understand and respect what parents go through. And I can't even imagine what parents of children with special needs go through. That's got to be a 24-hour times 2 a day job. So if I could take their kids, their adults, because we have 30-year-olds in the class that still live with their parents, obviously. If I could take the kids off the parents' hands for an hour a week and they could just fucking sit and chill and kick back and know they're in good hands, oh my God, it's the greatest and easiest decision I ever made. So if anybody wants to look up, if you got somebody with special needs, you want to make a donation, whatever, it's the America Cares Foundation. And like I said last time, I'm very easy to find. You just look up Mark Gallagher, Karate, Philadelphia. Easy.
Famous ninja.
AKA Casey Ryback.
Mason Storm. But yeah, my brother Karate Mark, man, him and his lovely wife Alicia, they're doing great things in the community. They're just awesome, genuine people, and there's somebody that you want them in your circle, and they're the type that even if they can't do anything for you, they're at least going to encourage you to go forward. And I think that's more important, because people, if they feel like they can't do anything for you, then they stop doing. They don't think they can do anything. But thank you for coming on, Mark. I appreciate it. Thanks, Leisha, as well. Like, I can't wait till I see you guys. Thanks everybody for supporting me. If you want to hear this show again, it will be on lastout.medianetwork.com tomorrow, 10 to 11:30. Check that out. Shout out to everybody that's downloaded me and continues to subscribe to my podcast. I'm on all platforms. Thank you for supporting the merchandise and everything. It's been a wild ride. I'm up to 160 downloads. That's pretty good. Like, I'm one download, I'm happy, but that's people down. Like, each episode is doing bigger numbers, so that means it's reaching out. And shout out to France. Somebody likes me in France. I appreciate that. Everybody, please, you know where to find.
Let me take a shot in the dark. Is his name Levy? Is his name Chris Levy?
No, I don't even know who it is. It just says it's coming from France.
Okay, because there's a Philly connection. Different story.
But thanks everybody. You can find me at Real Prince Blue on Twitter, at Real Prince Blue on Instagram, and just Prince Blue on Facebook. I will see y'all on Monday. Until then, stay safe. Go Birds. Sixers, make it happen. Get Doc Rivers. Let's go. Be safe. Mark, love you, buddy. Leash,
Love
love
you
you.
too,
I will
homie.
see y'all on Monday. Signing out.
Oh man.